Maybe, Liz, you want to speak to this, the kind of broader philosophical idea that is, that underpins some of this, that, okay, to exercise a right, well, you have to, tell the government more about you and what your views are and what you share online. And how could that be extended to, well, you need to express that before you're going to buy a home or before you're going to vote or before you're in a kind of like social credit sort of way that some of our kind of geopolitical rivals have moved toward, and I think that is rightly distrusted and not desired by a lot of Americans of all political stripes.
Exactly. I mean, this law talks about how once you do turn over your social media accounts, law enforcement officials or bureaucrats will evaluate your character based off of the content of those social media accounts. Okay, I don't really want agents of the state, agents of the government to be determining my character or attempting to evaluate it. And I'm not even sure what criteria they would be using anyways. So I think there's this problem, and we see this with a ton of legislation being written right now. This has been a problem for many, many years, where this is terribly ill-defined. And I, for one, am very worried about the expectation being by the state that in order to exercise some rights, you need to allow certain intrusions and you need to allow them to attempt to evaluate your character or to do deep dives into the way you exercise other rights. That's just not how our constitutional rights work. And I really don't think any of this would pass legal muster. So Hochul's really not really doing herself a service. She's doing herself a disservice by crafting such a clumsy piece of legislation.